Okay, so it's Wednesday, April 16th, 2014. I'm just cruising down Woodward Avenue in the great state of Michigan here. Yep, just hitting a red light right now. Just driving in my Mercedes-Benz 190E. Recording this on my iPhone, you can see, yep, there we go. We're at 286,528 miles, 47 miles on the tank. I just fueled it up today. We're up to temperature and the cruise is even working. I'll show you in a second here since we hit the green light. But one thing I want to show here while I'm sitting here is this. My Becker 754 that I found on eBay. And these things are notorious for having one problem. They have a little battery inside of them that dies after a few months. Alright? Oh, we're going green here. And what'll happen, let me first show you the cruise. I'm getting a little mixed up here. We'll get it up to 35. Let's hit the resume. And there it goes. I don't have my foot on the gas, it's taken over. It doesn't want to work when it's cold, so there's like a cold solder joint, or there's a problem with the capacitors, what we're rolling here. Really nice, and it's staying at 45, which is good. But anyways, back to my radio. This is a Becker 754. They have a little battery in them that will die after 6 months, supposedly. And I need to get over real quick here. And after 6 months, or whatever, the power has been removed for that long or whatever, then you'll get 4 dashes coming up on the LCD, nothing else, when you turn the key on. And that's what this one was doing. I just bought this one off eBay for really cheap. It was like less than 20 bucks. So I decided to take a gamble and go to my Mercedes-Benz dealership. They have a tool that can reset this, because this doesn't have anti-theft in it. There's a little 5-pin plug on the back for it, but it was an option. And that's another thing that can happen with these. So I went there, and they had an older guy who came in, took the faceplate off. He inserted one of those little instrument cluster pull tools into the right side of the tape deck there, and he pulled the faceplate off. And there's a little connector in the front there. He had this little tool. I'd have to say it was this little beige, looks like a remote almost. He connected it up to the port, and there's 2 buttons on it. There's a red one and a green one. That's about all I can describe it. Unfortunately, he said that they only have that one, and it's really hard to find. So I won't be finding one of those for when I have to do this again. But now, we hit the on button, and you can see I get some music. Let me turn that off so I don't get sued. But yeah, it's a working radio. It doesn't get very loud though. I don't know why. But this little dial right down there next to my window switch, it works now. It has something to do with the balance of the speakers. And I thought these up here were air vents. I think they are these. I could feel some heat coming out of them. But also, they're apparently speakers, which is kind of a weird design, because I can hear sound coming out of them as well. And then I got 2 speakers in the back. I don't know if those are working or not. But yeah. So that's been my little trip to the Mercedes-Benz dealership. And the best part of all, it didn't cost me anything. I had heard rumors of people saying they got charged for like a third an hour of labor for the guy doing it. It only took him 5 minutes, and that was it. And it was an older gentleman, and he said, "No, don't worry about it." And he said, "If I ever have it done again, just come back and they'll do it for nothing." I'm like, okay, that's nice of him. And there was even a guy there, a young guy, who wanted to buy this car. I told him I just bought it. I'm like, I'm not going to sell it to you just yet. Let me appreciate this car for a few more years. Let me just get it to 300, 400,000. I don't know. Let me put this back in the GPS mode I have for this thing. But yeah, now I can listen to my music without having to resort to my little Bluetooth speaker here. I'll just hold it up in front of the camera. You can see it's got a red light, so the battery's dead. That's what I've been doing before, but now I can listen to the radio. AC/DC. Or I can hook it. I'm going to get a cassette adapter for this thing and hook it in there. I know there's also a Bluetooth cassette adapter that was just released by a couple of companies. Yeah, there's a little S-Class 126 next to it right there. I don't know what it is. It sounds like a gas engine though. But yeah, pulling away from me quite nicely. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this video off here so I can focus on driving and get back home. Well, thanks for watching.